What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the O'Reilly Show. And on the O'Reilly Show, we're going to bring you
content directly from us student athletes. You're going to be able to engage with us using the comments below. We were actually going through some of the comments earlier.
We were.
And we're going to try and get to some of them and respond, bring on some of the people that you've requested. And yeah, just content directly from us student athletes. I'm Riley West, a former Lady Vols softball player.
Yeah, I'm Amari Thomas.
And we have our guest.
Jackson Moy. Nice to meet you. Appreciate you guys.
What year are you?
Yourself,
where are you from?
Let them know.
Yeah, let everyone know.
Okay, so I'm a defensive tackle. I'm a junior here, and I'm from Oceanside, California. And I transferred in last winter from Stanford, yeah.
I really feel like he's our first California football guest. Because I don't think, as a Californian, I don't remember anyone being from California.
Nah.
But he's from
honor.
Oceanside's like nice. That's like San Diego.
Okay, then.
That's really nice. Where'd you
Goes
go?
Bend, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
San Diego.
Where'd you go to high school?
Cathedral Catholic.
Stop.
Yeah.
My cousin went there.
Ooh.
Shelby and Morgan Cormier. They're older though. So
Yeah,
you definitely were not at the same time. Cathedral Catholic breeds some athletes.
Yeah, it's a great high school. I loved it. So,
yeah. So why did you come to, well, first off, you started your career at Stanford.
Right.
So you weren't too far from home comparable to here. So why'd you choose Tennessee when you transferred?
I wanted to be a part of like a really fun defense. And I knew Tennessee had that here, but you know, I'm a big people person, so I wanted to be a part of a good locker room too. So when I came on my official, you know, I really felt that vibe here. So just, you know, coming here, it's been awesome. Learning under guys like Big O, Big E, Bryson, Omar, it's been awesome. So I'm loving it. Yeah.
You said a fun defense. You guys were so fun to watch this weekend. I literally think, sorry offense, love you guys. The defense was more fun to watch this week than the offense was. That might be a hot take, but I loved it. You guys had a big win in Norman. Let's just break it down. Number one, it was College Game Day was there. It was Oklahoma's first SEC game in the history of their SEC because it's a start. Coach Heupel came back to where he won his national championship at. So what were the vibes? Like, let's just break it down from the start.
Yeah, it was all good vibes. Everybody just, you know, chilling, was ready to play. You could just feel it, like, you could tell.
Like, you didn't have to get amped up for it.
Nah, but, like, when you get amped up, it's even better.
Yeah.
But, like, you didn't have to, for sure.
And then we had Joshua Josephs was SEC Defensive Lineman of the Week. Nico, Freshman of the Week, again.
Yeah.
And then we had a Special Teams
Max.
Player of the Week. Yes.
My boy,
And
Max.
Heupel said in one of his interviews, he said, like, everyone, defense was lights out, special teams did their job. Like, everything kind of lined up. Why do you guys think that was so?
I just think it's the way we prepare. Like, we just come in every week, like, literally just trying to get better. Like, we know we can't stay in the same place or where we at. So, I feel like our team, we do a good job of coming in and flushing the game that happened behind us. Whatever you did good, did bad in that game, wash it and go to the next one. So I think we do a good job at that and just focusing on who we have coming up.
Yeah, and only 39, I want to say, rushing yards you guys allowed, which is insane. You had a big sack. I was hyped.
Yes, sir, Jax.
I was hyped. Talk about that play if you remember it. I'm sure you do.
We were coming off a timeout, I believe, and you know, they had called a stunt, and so I knew in my mind, I was like, man, I got to go make a play for the team. So, you know, before the play happened, I was just visualizing myself making a play. So, you know, I was grateful to make that play for my team, and it was fun. I was really hyped. But,
that was hype. Visualizing. Do you do that a lot? Because I know for softball, at least, like, on deck, if I don't visualize, it doesn't happen. So you all do that a lot, and is it something you, like, go over as a team?
Yeah, that's definitely something that we, you know, focus on, just the visualization of the team. Just want to focus on what you want to do, put it in your mind and just do it, honestly.
That's why last week when we had D-Samp on, you guys were talking about how you plan your celebrations, like your dances, and we're like, you're manifesting it in a way.
And Jax is one of those guys who helps plan stuff.
Wait, after your sack, did you do a dance?
No, I was a little crazy on that one, but
we have something special.
We got something special. We're saving it for a big game, so you guys will see you guys.
Wait, you're really planning it like that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Whole D-lines.
Oh, I feel like it has to be a fumble and like a touchdown return on the fumble.
Yeah, it's got to be something.
It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, it's gonna,
like
when it
first
happens,
play of the game too.
When
like
it happens,
something.
it's gonna be the right moment for sure. We're gonna make sure it's the right moment.
So, how would you guys rate your play at Oklahoma?
on a grade scale, I'd probably say like a B plus.
Okay.
You know, made some plays, but you know, there's always room to improve. Just little things, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I would say a B plus as well. I think we play hard as far as from the defense side of the ball. If we play hard, we just got to continue to finish. You know, you got to continue to play those 4 quarters.
Yeah.
We pride ourselves on not letting people score. Like, we don't want people to score and just letting them score at the end and different things like that. Like, it hurt our pride just as a defense. So we just got to continue to finish, but I say B plus.
Because I want to say they got a field goal in the first quarter. You guys shut them out second and third.
Yeah.
So like after halftime, you just kept it up, and then at the end, they got a little something in there.
So,
How was the atmosphere? Like, how were the was it loud?
It was smooth.
it was smooth.
Nah,
It was cool.
not really. I mean,
It was cool.
it was smooth though. Like,
Yeah.
it was a good experience, a good vibe.
Okay. Like compared to Neyland, what was it comparable?
Nah,
Like, does Oklahoma like
it's not.
the
comparable.
SEC's loud?
Yeah, the SEC it's not comparable. Like, it was a loud,
It was good, yeah.
atmosphere, good game.
It looked cool
Yeah,
on TV. Like,
but it's
not Neyland.
it was those cannons were loud. Now they were
Oh my
loud.
gosh.
Yeah, now the cannons were loud.
When do they put off the cannon? When they score?
Yeah, when they scored, they put it off when they came out.
Every
So,
kickoff.
Yeah, every
I got
kickoff, regardless. Yeah, every kickoff.
So coming from the Pac-12, Stanford, and then now being in the SEC, you've officially had your first SEC game. Like, what are the differences that you see? Like the atmosphere. Like, what are just the differences? And now that Stanford's not even, there is no Pac-12.
No.
So what are some of the differences?
I'd say, you know, there's great competition in both for sure.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I'd say one thing that really sticks out to me is just, you know, like the pageantry and the atmosphere. It's the fans out here, I'd say like they're way more passionate.
Yeah.
Like it's just on a whole different level, and the depth of the FCC, like the talent wise on every team is just, you know, there's a lot of great players everywhere. So, you know, a lot of great players in the Pac-12 for sure, but I'd say the depth in the SEC is different.
Well,
sure.
adding Oklahoma and Texas, it's like in my mind, I see like the SEC is like a whole like
Facts.
you could just play SEC every week and their views of TV would still be up.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Did the conference realignment have anything to do with your decision? Just because, I mean, for football, it's not as big of a deal because you still travel same day after the game. Did that have any effect on your coming to Tennessee?
Honestly, not really. No, yeah, I wouldn't say it did.
Well, is one takeaway each before we move on?
Just from this game.
Yeah, from this game.
I already said it, but just continuing to finish, like
Yeah.
as a team in general, like we have to continue to finish. That's the takeaway I got.
And
from
the
this
finish
game.
meaning that last touchdown, or were there other things?
Just playing a complete 4 quarters, like being able to put a whole game together.
Okay.
Yeah, just piggybacking off Big O, just, you know, our effort is there and our intensity, you know, you see the passion on the field when we all step on the field, but I'd say just cleaning up and like just, you know, fixing our mistakes so that we have even more production when we play. So
Before we move on, I can remember 2 things. I saw one on TikTok today that I want to say they had a false start. And 2 of you guys, I don't remember who.
It was Bryson and Josh.
They were jumping up and down, pointing at him like.
It was Bryson and Josh for sure.
Like what was that? Like, like
just
they
having
were just
fun, trolling.
just having fun.
Trolling
Yeah, that was
people,
hilarious.
honestly.
And then 2, I know the whole hype was like his speech in the locker room after. You were right there,
Yeah.
and you were like dancing with him. But what did that mean to you guys for him? Like he got emotional in his interview after the game. He got emotional in the locker room. Have you ever seen him emotional like that? Like how was that from the player side?
I've seen him have emotion, like show his emotions out,
Yeah.
but not to that like extent.
Okay.
Like, so you could tell it really like had a special place in
Yeah.
his heart to go out there and win that game. But you could just look at his face and just see how happy he was to just be in the locker room with us after a win like that. And we was just happy to, you know, it's a picture. You saw the
Yes,
picture.
it was like
It's
patting
just,
him on the back.
it's
It
just
was
having
so
a good
sweet.
time. So
Yeah.
it's fun, you know.
I'd say it was a cool moment, especially because Coach really didn't talk about.
I was gonna
Oklahoma
ask.
at
I was
all.
like,
Yeah, he
he
didn't make it about
said
himself
he
at
was like,
all.
I'm not making it about myself, but I was like, I
Yeah.
wonder if he said anything to you guys.
Not at
Nothing,
all.
like nothing extra, like. But you know, the whole team, there is a vibe where we just, you know, we wanted to get it for our coach.
Yeah.
It was a personal game for us.
Yeah.
So it was good to go out there and get that for him.
Yeah, it was awesome.
sure.
And then Nico at the end coming over and giving him the game ball.
Yeah,
Like, that was
that's
cool.
tough.
I enjoyed it.
I feel like that's just a example of the culture that we have on our team. Just who we are. Like, we really try to be a family. So.
And I saw the most personality, I guess, I've seen out of Nico after the game and all of that. Like, he just was, it felt like he reached another, like, step on his journey, because a lot of people put quite a bit of pressure on him. Like, this is the game that will prove. And he did pretty well. So did you see anything different out of Nico, or was it just the same old
Same guy.
Yeah.
Same guy.
He's the same guy. Just humble-headed. You know, not going to get his head too big, not too low, but, you know, he's a great leader. And,
Facts.
So it's bye week.
Indeed.
What does that consist of for you guys? Because I know there's a ton of people watching that are like, dang, we can't watch them this week. But let the people know how you're recovering. Like, what do you guys what is your plan this week, or what is your schedule?
So we'll end up practicing a couple days, 1 or 2 days out the week, just making sure we still got to get work in. You got to get better during this week for sure. But it's a week to really just get our bodies right, to be in the training room, get some extra meeting time or something if you feel like, you know, you need that right now to focus on the plays a little more. Just whatever, use the bye week to enhance and grow. Like, so that way when we come back that next week, you still ready to run and hit the field for a game against Arkansas. So.
Yeah. Do you guys look at any Arkansas film this week? Do you start with them, or do you kind of wait for them to play?
Honestly, I mean, I really don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
we'll see tomorrow.
Been here for 5 years. Been here for 5 years. Doesn't know what comes after the bye week.
I know how the week goes. You know, it changes what we go over depending on. You never know if we had a loss before the bye week, won before the bye week. You never know.
Yeah.
But we probably will go over some film with Arkansas this week. We definitely will to just take. We definitely will. To just take that advantage of the bye week, you know, to have the chance to watch their game this weekend if they're playing, and you get a chance to watch like a game without the film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Just watch it
so,
live.
yeah, watch it live.
Yeah.
So that'll be good.
One thing about the Oklahoma game that I kind of noticed was, obviously it had a lot of media attention. Like, College Game Day was there. You kind of felt what was riding off on it, like with the Heupel situation, all of that. But I did see like more posts coming from you guys and just like more attention in general. Is that something you guys will like talk about or go over, of just like keeping just a level head mindset, just because
Like what?
like not getting too high after a win? Is that any conversation? Just because I saw so much more posting and so much more hype on it, and it might be just because it was SEC.
Yeah.
But I can also see, like, as a former athlete, that sometimes if you get too high with the win, you're not as focused going into the next one. So has that been any talk or anything that's like?
It has not been like anything brought up. It has not been.
Well, maybe
Because
it's
like I
not
said, like I said, you know, I don't feel like we do a good job. Our team does a good job of letting the last week be the last week. Like, we can't win that game twice. We can't lose that game twice. So we just need to leave it there, move on to the next week. Yeah, flush it for real.
I do like that we do have an extra week to like sit in it and enjoy it a bit. But
Facts.
we're flipping the page.
Indeed.
It's Arkansas. Arkansas played Auburn this past week. They won. They play number 24 Texas A&M this upcoming week. So they're not coming off a bye like you guys. So you're going to be at Arkansas. Have you guys ever played? I mean, I don't know. That would have been a push for Stanford, but have you ever
Yeah, we played there my freshman year.
Oh, yeah, full circle. I think we talked about that in the
We
original
did.
preview.
Full circle for sure.
Yeah. And then that will be Arkansas's first home SEC game, because they would play away at A&M, and then they played away at Auburn.
Okay, then.
So I just feel like it's going to be not as loud as Neyland, but it's going to be loud.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you were there when they do their like their woo?
What is that?
It's like Woo Pig Suey.
Yes,
It's their thing.
but it's like it's their Rocky
It's their
Top.
Rocky Top,
But
yeah.
it's like different.
It is.
It sounds like kind of spooky to me, at least. Like when they're all doing it, you'll see.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hopefully they don't do it too much, because you guys will shut them down.
Yeah, hopefully.
While y'all were at Oklahoma, Knoxville we were having a time here. I can't even lie. Well, we had a time yesterday too, because we did. But if you weren't aware, Morgan Wallen came to town.
Yes.
He's only the third artist to ever perform in Neyland. I think you know this trivia. Do you
Yeah,
know
I
who
know
the
the
other
trivia.
two were?
Michael Jackson. Right?
Yes, Michael Jackson.
What's it? Can I get a hint on the last one?
He's country.
He's country. Yeah.
I honestly don't know too many of his songs. He starts with a G.
G.
First
George.
name. No.
Oh. Yeah, Greg.
It was Garth
Brooks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He came a while ago, but Michael Jackson is like.
I cannot believe that.
That's legendary. That's pretty legendary.
But like, think about if you were Morgan Wallen. You grew up in Knoxville.
Yeah.
You're playing in front of 80,000 or how many people it was.
And you're just
sold
the
out.
third person to
and you're the third person, so that means you're comparable. You're on the same, like with Michael Jackson.
Crazy.
We're
not gonna. Well, we won't talk about it. But like, think about it. Think about.
Almost.
In his eyes.
Yeah, in his eyes. I feel that for
it's
sure.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Friday night. I don't know if you guys saw. He walked out with Tony V and like basically the starters from the national championship team, which was so cool. I wasn't there, but I was watching and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, and also the reason why the concert was after the national championship, Morgan Wallen was like, I want to do something really special for Knoxville, and so that's why. So Friday night they came out, but Sunday O and I were there. Did you go at all?
No, my body was hurting. I had to stay inside. Yeah.
Are you a country fan?
I like Morgan Wallen. I like a few country songs here and there, but
yeah. We had to like study a few songs.
Yeah, we were listening to the songs before.
We were, but then we actually knew a lot more.
Yeah, we knew a lot more for sure
than we thought we did.
Yeah.
But
it was
fun though.
Yeah, it was cool
so
concert.
Much fun.
Cool
it was
concert.
so much fun. He brought out Miranda Lambert,
mm-hmm.
and I don't know the other guy's name. I'm sorry.
Darius Rucker.
Yes, and he sang
"Rock Me, Mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, Mama."
That was good. That was probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really, really fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So as a California, I feel like you'll be transitioned because I didn't enjoy country music and I wore boots last night.
Last
night I was a country fan.
Last night.
Oh, had on a.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Too.
That was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yesterday, the walkout, it was like honestly picture perfect. Friday night we celebrate baseball. Saturday,
like some legendary.
All of Knoxville, all Tennessee's watching you guys beat Oklahoma. Legendary. Sunday night concert, he walks out with Peyton Manning. Mind you, Peyton was dressed in a full uniform.
Full uniform. He looked like he ready to play
full
a
uniform.
game.
He walked out the locker room. It was just Peyton by himself. And then does he go and he dabs up?
He dabs up
Nico, Brew,
Coach
Hypel. So then they walk out for him. Like, that was so iconic. I can't believe it. But it was just like, to me, I was kind of like, why is Peyton in a uniform and Nico and them were in like street clothes?
Maybe he wanted to,
He wanted to go back.
He coming out of kneeling.
Reminiscing.
Yeah, reminiscing.
So I was like full circle because it was Peyton Manning, Coach Hypel, Morgan Wallen, and Coach Rick Barnes. They were all in the box during the national championship game. So for 3 out of the 4 of them to be able to walk out, that was so cool. Yeah, and then to have like the new generation of Nico, I was like, wow, this is amazing. But yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Was it
crazy?
Weird
like
being in this?
I was just about to say, it was crazy, like seeing it from a different perspective,
like being a fan.
Yeah, being a fan, like it was cool. It was
cool. Mm-hmm. And to have like it was like almost unrecognizable because the stage, and then like there was no grass obviously. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Yeah. It was interesting. Next time I don't know if there'll be a next time very soon.
Maybe if we get one like the baseball team.
Yeah,
if you guys win the national championship, there would be no choice but to throw a festival actually.
Yeah, I feel like we should do a big festival in Neyland because.
You guys are on the right track. I don't know if you saw, but you're now ranked 5th in the country. Mm-hmm. I know we don't really talk about rankings. The team doesn't talk about rankings, but that's pretty cool. That means you're on the right track.
Yeah.
So.
Playing good football. Gotta grow.
I'm excited for Arkansas.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. Me too.
Yeah. So let's wrap it up. We'll go through a few comments.
Smooth. Let's do it.
Let's go back to our last video with D-Samp, which he's a fan favorite anyways.
Yeah, everyone's
So Chad Morris, 4532, said, "Go Vols, baby. This team is something different. They love being on the field together and playing for each other. Love the love."
Yeah.
That's facts.
Whole bunch of love out there.
But like when you love each other, you play different.
Yeah,
you're not playing for you're playing for the person to the right and left.
Yeah, for real.
Which is what the program always says.
For real.
Okay, the Vols are on a whole other level this season, clicking on all cylinders, QB, O-line, D-line, secondary, special teams, and coaching staff. I'm so hype and super proud. It just feels so sweet when Tennessee is elite, and folks can't stop talking about us. It's special this season. And that was Shine Bright, 39.97.
Thank you, Sean Bright.
Appreciate you.
You
man.
guys are, I mean, you're looking like you're clicking, but I think the most important thing was what Hypel said, was like, we are only going to get better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
You're not peaking right now. You had a good game, but that was not the
Yeah, it's
best.
definitely not peaking.
Still got a lot. Yeah, we're
Definitely not peaking.
Okay, this one's sweet. It's Robert Road Trip. He said, I'm 55, a die-hard Vol fan since birth. I just want to say thank you for bringing the Vols back to the place where we belong. In all caps, thank you. Gonna be in Norman with you, giving my all, like I know y'all do every week.
No, thank you
That is so
for supporting
sweet.
us.
Okay, let's
real,
do
that's
two
real.
more.
Nah, for supporting us, man.
Jack HDH. This one's funny to me. Get Elijah Simmons to sing the national anthem at the senior day game.
Biggie would totally do that.
Bro,
He
you
would.
Jack,
He'd
you
kill
weren't
it.
here, but he sung the national anthem at a baseball game.
I seen that on his IG.
So
I was
good.
like,
Yeah.
man, Biggie's probably he's crazy. He's talented in everything. I can't
See,
even lie.
it's literally
pong.
everyone who
Did he
knows
have a
Big
sack
E
this
knows.
week? He had a big play this
He had a
week.
First play.
First play of the game, TFL.
Yes, yes.
Big,
Got Big
big
E,
play.
man.
Big play.
Okay, let's do last one. Oh, these make me emotional. Han.8740 said, I love watching these players. Great hearts, and they love each other. Can one of your celebrations be just a salute to all my fellow combat veterans? That would mean so much to us, please.
Let's do it, bro.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys have to add that. I don't know how many more you have planned.
Yeah, you know.
The big one that I'll be waiting for. But yeah, add that. Thank you guys so much for all. There's so many more comments, but those were just like some of the ones I scrolled past. that
Keep
were
giving
so,
us comments.
Yes.
We're gonna start, interacting more with you
Yes,
guys. You kind of
exactly.
like this thing. Kind of like the
I kind
comments.
of like this thing. Oh. Well, get some rest this week, guys. So proud of you. Thank you for welcoming Oklahoma into the SEC the way that they should have been welcomed.
Indeed.
Yep.
I'm proud of you guys. We have Arkansas coming up, but first let's relax and catch our
Yes.
breath.
Thank you, Jax.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank you for
guys
coming
having
on.
me. Thank you
Indeed.
guys. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.